Ooh, haven't done this for a while. Brought my own microphone to the theater again. Man, I tried making my own popcorn last night, and yeah, I don't know. I did something way wrong. It was garbage. I think I overcrowded the vessel that I was trying to cook it in. But other than that, hope everybody's doing okay. It is Tuesday. We had Monday off. That was cool. So we had a 3-day weekend for those of us that only do stocks and Forex. But I also do crypto, so trade 7 days a week. Whew. Sometimes it gets kind of tiring. Where's the person out? We don't know. And I got to adjust this just a little bit. There we go. Hopefully that wasn't too distracting. Okay, so let's just take a look and see where we're at with guess who. We're going to start out with, yeah, you know who. I'm here in the theater. Who do you think we're going to start with? All right. Hello. Welcome to the Hard Reset. What just happened? Let's take a look at AMC stock. All right, so let's AMC for today. As I said last Friday, you know what? We're gonna have a open, and we're gonna do a little dippity doo dah, dippity yay. My oh my, we're getting really close to my buy-in. As you can see, we're just not been able to break over the EMA, and we're stuck in this little channel. This little channel here, it's a downtrend, and unfortunately, there's not much that we can do about it. I can do about it. Any of us can do about it. It is what it is. You have to look at the overall market, and yes, there is some technicals to pay attention to, along with the fundamentals. I know there's a lot of people that try to claim and say that this stock you can't use that with. Yes, you can't. You have to use that with every stock. Just about every stock on the face of the planet. You're trading against algos, so if you're going to beat an algo, you got to learn the algo. You got to think like the algo. You can't just be like, this is my favorite stock. I'm not going to dwell on that too much longer. I sound like a broken record. I keep repeating it over and over and over. And then at the same time, I keep seeing people going online saying, nope, you can ignore all that. Just keep buying. Just keep buying. That's not how it works, guys. It's probably why you're getting margin called. It's probably why you may be losing your rear. You got to learn how to chart. Look left, learn how to chart. That's all I'm going to say to that. You know why? I'm not a financial advisor. I don't even know what I'm doing half the times. So figure it out for yourself. If you need some help, there's plenty of online classes. There's tons of free info out there on how to read candlesticks, how to read EMAs, how to set up your charts. And yeah, that's about as far as we can go with that. So yeah, AMC is staying on this downtrend. A few weeks ago, I said, yeah, I'd like to buy in around $19 to $16 range. And we're getting close to that $16 range. I did not buy in at the $19 range at the time. Looking at the charts and doing my DD, it did not make any sense to just buy in for the heck of it. It still does not make any sense to buy in because there is no news. There is nothing here to push this up any higher. There's no awesome movies coming out at the moment. So why would I buy in? Because of the squeeze? Because of MOAS? I mean, I hope I don't miss it, but at the same time, I see this dipping lower and lower. There's other things that people should be looking at, not just for this stock, but all stocks in general. And that is called, one, you got to look at the VIX, the volatility index. That needs to be paid attention to. There are the triple Qs, all the Qs. You got to look at some Qs. You got to listen to the news. Don't just look up happy-go-lucky rainbow fart unicorn news of my favorite stock, because then you know what all you're going to get are these cheesy blog posts that these people, they don't really even write. You have AI writers right now. I don't know if you guys know about that. AI, I type in a few words and it blurts out a whole entire column for me. I take that column, I sell it to somebody else, and then they publish it, and then people read it and they think that's actual news just because it sounds good to them. Yeah, don't fall for that trick. Do your research, do your DD. So you tell me, send me a comment, I don't care if it's good or bad. We'll have a discussion about it. It's not a fight. It's not to create doom and gloom. It is, tell me why AMC is going to push up, let's say this week. What's going to move it? What's happening? What's the news that you know about? Maybe you know something I don't. We'll see. All right, so enough about that. Anyways, yes, so we're stuck in this little downtrend right now. Still pushing down, as you can see, projected out 1650 incoming, 17 obviously before that. And that's going to be probably closer to the end of this week unless something changes in the news. Not just AMC, but I mean, like today there was whether it's a legitimate scare, there's a scare of Russia invading Ukraine. And I know what you're saying. Why does that matter to you? Why should that matter to me? Why should that matter? Well, it does matter because that affects the whole world. And you know what? It's not just you or myself either invested into AMC, wanting to buy AMC and or sell AMC. It's the rest of the world also. It's global. It's the global stock market. It's not just called the stock market of whatever city or state that I live in or country. It's global, guys. So that's why it's very important to pay attention. Stock market overall. Look at that. Dow Jones, red. NASDAQ, ooh, ouch. Also red. Russell 2000, small caps. Small caps. Ooh, ouch. So much redness happening there. Look at healthcare. Healthcare is just, they were getting obliterated at the moment. And it was to be expected that was going to happen. Why is that happening? Again, look at the news. Research the news. Not just happy-go-lucky, rainbow fart unicorn news. Look at the actual news. Even if something, even stuff you don't want to hear is probably something that you need to hear so you can at least make some intelligent decisions. It's another weird thing that I see. I see a lot of people online doing their little blogs or their video posts or their TikToks or whatever they're doing. And they like to post like, it's really weird. It's like, oh man, if it's not going away, I'm not sending out a post. Or, you know, oh my gosh, it's going my way. And now they want to claim they're geniuses. And at the same time, it's like, nope, it doesn't work that way. Got to watch everything. Got to be on point all day long, not just when things are going your way. At the same time, too, not to be doom and gloom or anything like that, or try to beat down your favorite stock. You got to be realistic about things, guys. Anyway, so back to the charts. Let's take a look at the SPY real quick. SPY. Here we go. Let's get current. There we are. So Friday, SPY was trying to break up over the EMA and actually did a little bit after hours. And then just boom. And then some more. It's downtrending. At least it's somewhat flat. I don't think it's going to stay flat for too long, though. All right. What else we got? Tesla. As you can see here, Tesla is just following the market. It's doing what the market does. Also, that's the other thing, too. When you got huge companies like Tesla and you've got like Microsoft, Amazon, when they start moving, yeah, there's a lot of influence there. Hey, look at that. 450.87. You guys know what that number is? If you do, let me know in the comments. It's a special number. And let's move to BBIG. BBIG is interesting because it's just kind of doing whatever it wants to do at the moment. It's ignoring the market, which is, again, there's some plays out there that are doing that. Not many, but there are some. And as far as what is moving BBIG, again, look in the news, do a little research, and you will find out that there's some speculation going on. Speculation is, I don't recommend playing off of speculation, but at the same time, when your candlesticks are respecting the EMA and they are just playing right along, even with your trend lines and everything else, why would you not? Look up one of my older videos from last week, maybe the week before that. I can't remember now. Called this one way back. Way back. And yeah, look at that. Boom. Looking pretty healthy. Still looking way healthy. Granted, this is after hours, but as you can see, man, we have a lot of volume coming into this today. And I expect we're going to see even more volume next week. Or not next week, but tomorrow and throughout the week. So, the news is kind of supporting why it's pushing up, but at the same time, you got to do that on your own. Not your financial advisor. I don't even know what I'm even doing half the time. So don't listen to me. You got to figure these things out for yourself. Learn how to chart for sure. And again, I keep seeing people say, charts don't matter. Charts do matter. That's what makes the world go round. I almost recommend people learn how to trade Forex, and then you shall see. It's kind of like all these people, they want to set stop losses. There's a reason why you set stop losses. There's also some reasons why you might not want to set stop losses. Trade Forex, you'll find that out really quickly. All right, hour. Hour is, man, I had some really high hopes for hour, especially this big giant candle here from Friday. And as you see, yeah, shot up. Looked like it's going to do great. It got halted. Stock halts, for whatever reason, will kill a stock in a second. Again, I don't know why we have stock halts in this day and age. Again, I'm going to refer to Forex. I've been trading Forex for, man, a long time. And there are no stock halts in Forex. So it is nothing to see your P&L swing within seconds on a stop hunt of several thousands and thousands of dollars. So why are we still doing stock halts in the regular stock market? I don't know. It makes no sense. We're not out there on the trading floor waving around ticker tapes and all coked out and drunk and yelling at each other. I mean, some of us might be coked out and drunk while we're trading during the day, but we're not all in the bull ring, bull pit, whatever they called it. Yeah, that's a whole nother topic. Maybe we'll cover that someday. Oh, anyway, so as you can see, hours just kind of, it's going to get into this little triangle here tomorrow. So we shall see. It may break up or it may break downwards. Judging by the indicators here, I think it's going to break upwards, but I don't think it's really got enough oomph behind it to move. As you can see, the volume here today is extremely weak. The only reason why I had that big push up right through here is there was a lot of volume. And again, it could have been shorts covering. It could have just been people getting money out for the weekend or trying to avoid margin calls. Who knows what was going on there? But yeah, brand new IPO. So we shall see what they do. IPOs right now, I don't think is a good idea. And that's just judging by what the SPY looks like. Let's take a look at DWAC DWAC. And of course, DWAC is looking good. It's been on a little bit of a rip and tear here lately. It was called out by Ripster, I do believe, around the $50 range. Actually, maybe even before that. I can't remember exactly. And it's been respecting the EMAs. It's just been pumping up and moving. So what news is there for it? Again, you got to do your research, do your DD. If you're looking left, I keep telling people that, learn to chart, look left. This thing easily to 100. Why do I say 100? Again, take a look at the charts, learn how to chart stuff. Yeah, I think it's got some room to grow still. At the same time, man, you got to be very careful with the market the way it's moving. It's getting a little red on the SPY. So, and at the same time too, there's other things that are going to influence this. I think one of the big things that's going to influence this, speaking of influence, is the network they're trying to build out and what their goals are. Hopefully they're getting really soon to start launching some of this stuff. I think there's a lot of us that are sick of having to conform to somebody else's ideas rather than simply saying what we think. So yeah, I think a digital world acquisition is going to help with that. I think there needs to be a healthy playground for us grown adults that are capable of having a discussion or a debate without getting upset, mad, crying, acting like a toddler, and trying to cancel each other or say, well, I don't want to hear what you have to say because one, it hurts my feelings, or it doesn't agree with what I think should happen. That's just not how things work, man. But, oh, well, this is about fun stuff. Stocks. I'll get off my soapbox. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so what else are we going to look at here? Let's take a look at, oh, I know what. SHIB. Who doesn't like SHIB? Yeah, unfortunately, SHIB is just, I mean, it broke down, when was that? On the 18th? Yeah, well, actually, it broke down way before the 18th, but yeah, there we go. 15th, we kind of broke down a little bit. I thought we were forming a cup and handle, my little teacup, and all that fun stuff, and I thought we were maybe going to break out a little bit, but unfortunately, we broke down under the VWAP, and we're also, if you look at, I got to shrink this up just a little bit. There we go. That's a little more helpful. Now you can see how brutal this drop was. So there's where I thought we were going to do a little cup and handle action, and I think somebody broke the handle of the cup. So that wasn't very helpful. And as you can see, we've just been kind of downtrending since then. A lot of the cryptos have downtrended, and some have recovered just a little bit, and some are just, well, it just depends. What's the utility behind it? What's the news behind it? And what good is it actually doing? So unfortunately, SHIB is just kind of, it's in a decent buying spot, I think, right now. Am I going to buy any more SHIB at the moment? No, I'm not. Because it is where I don't like to see stocks. It's in this, and looking at the RSI, it's in no man's land. It's what I call no man's land. It's in a indecisive territory at the moment of whether should I buy it or should I not. Well, if it was overbought, then I definitely would not buy. At the same time, if I was wanting to trade it, then I would sell what I had. And at the same time, if it was oversold and I wanted to buy, then yeah, I'd probably buy into it. But unfortunately, it's right smack in the freaking middle. So not a good time to make any decisions there. Let the people that don't know how to read charts or technicals, let them make the decision for you. It's not financial advice, by the way. You got to make your own decisions, but a lot of indicators out there, very helpful. Okay, who else do we got? I think really that's going to be it for this one. There's just really, yeah, not much there to see, not much else going on. So with that being said, I'm going to turn myself into a really tiny small square, and then, okay, so with that being said, I think really you guys need to look at the overall market, start paying attention to the SPY, start paying attention to the RSI, just really simple things. Learn how to chart. If you want to, sure, go ahead and listen to the people out there that keep telling you that fundamentals at the moment don't matter or they never mattered and that charting is a waste of time. I've been doing this for over 10 years, guys, and all those things, they do matter. There's, unless it's a pump and dump or unless it's a FOMO experience, then there's a reason why stock will move up or down. And right now, the overall market is red. Why is the overall market red? Bueller, anybody? I'll go ahead and tell you right now. It's because of all the uncertainty in the world right now. You've got pandemics, whether you believe in the pandemic or not. You have Russia might be invading Ukraine. Whether you believe that's going to happen or not, it doesn't really matter. It matters what the mass of the market is looking at. And market, again, it does not pertain to your city, your state, your country. The market is worldwide. So when you're looking at news, you've got to look at the whole entire world, which I know it can be a daunting task. It can be boring. It can be something you don't want to do. If it's something you don't want to do, I would probably recommend that you get out of the market and find something else, because This isn't a game for kids. It's not for toddlers. You've got to be open to criticism and everything else too. There's so much that goes with it. Hey, that's really all I've got for you guys right now. Again, not your financial advisor, and I don't know what I'm doing half the time. So good luck with it. Take care. Thanks for watching.